Toy Story 2 is the sequel to the iconic Toy Story, released by Pixar in 1999, the year I was born. Yay! It once again centers around Woody, Buzz, and all of the rest of the toys as they do some antics and other things of that nature. And it's pretty good. Like I said, it's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of different things in this movie that I like. A lot more, some things that are more interesting than the first movie for sure. And more things I can definitely talk about and praise more, which is a good thing. I will be going through the synopsis. I wasn't going to be going through the synopsis last time, but you know how it goes. The premise is basically Woody trying to like save this yard sale, like trying to save a toy from this yard sale or whatever from being donated away. And unfortunately, he ends up getting kidnapped himself. And it just so happens that he's apparently one of the more like rarer toys of this person. He's like a toy guru and he like collects all these toys and stuff. He's like, oh my god, it's the thing. It's just missing his hat. Oh, there it is. This toy guru guy basically grabs him. His name is Al. He grabs him and he tries to put him inside of a Japanese like toy museum of some kind. As Woody is a part of a Woody's Roundup, an old TV show from I believe it was the 60s or 50s. It was around that time frame. And he meets other people from the Woody's Roundup gang, Jesse, Bullseye, and the Prospector. And Woody, he kind of feels guilty for trying to leave to go back to Andy because he really wants to go back to Andy and stuff. But if he does, then they will be put back inside of those foam cases and they don't want to be put back in there because obviously the collector has been saving them for quite a while. Like once he finds this Woody doll or whatever that's so sought after and so rare and valuable. We have a pretty sad song with Jesse. I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs from a Pixar film by far. It's up there with a lot of really good ones and stuff. It's very, very emotional as it just tells of Jessie's history with her owner and stuff and how she doesn't really get why Woody would want to go back to his own owner whenever they could just do that to him at any point. It's really the first time in these movies where we really get to see kind of the darker elements of having a person, be your kid or whatever. If you're a toy, if you're with a kid or whatever, that's the kind of thing that can happen to you. And it's the first time we really get to, see that. This movie did go for a little bit more of just a little bit more of a darker, not too dark in terms of, Toy Story standards, but, it definitely did feel like a step down in terms of our movie, in terms of the mood of the actual movie itself. And it turns out, because every single Toy Story from this point forward has to have an antagonist, the Prospector is the antagonist. And he basically forces Woody to stay with him and stuff, and, all this other stuff, and some weird shenanigans ensues. There's a climax, there's, this Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker reference. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, they had, a thing at the very beginning of the movie with, Buzz Lightyear and Zurg and stuff, and it was like a video game or whatever. You didn't think it was a video game, but it was one of those things. I kind of like that part. It was kind of funny. It's kind of it kind of takes a back seat to everything else that happens in the movie. But you have the climax, and it's good. It's good. I mean, this movie has a lot of things that are going for it, definitely, for sure. There's a lot more little tiny things. Like I said, it's a little bit more the mood's a little bit down more. The first movie was kind of more bright, sunshiny, kind of happy a little bit more. This one's still bright, but it's just you can definitely feel there's something there. We definitely won't be getting a more serious tone maybe until Toy Story 3, which is going to be the next one. I mean, yeah, this movie's pretty good. It's another great movie in this whole franchise of movies and stuff. And, yeah. Alright, so guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and awesome. And of course, guys, I'll see you guys next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye, everybody. See you guys soon. Take care, everyone.